Tech Hokies. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hokies will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's 17. Guessing that return. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. He's past the 30. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw, it's Milroe. And they got him for the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Connection to the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
First down for this offense. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long. Right.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Alabama offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Pulls it in. It's long. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing.
He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds his man, and they convert.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Steps away to find some room. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes if you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got a man. It's Bond.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
He'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands, it's long. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Looking for a productive play on first down. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He fires to the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to get in the end zone again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. On to attempt the try.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last one. And the sack all the way back at the 5. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see more defenders.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Got it, looking for a first. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Go straight ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Back to pass, it's Milrow. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Using his legs to buy some time. Looking down the left side. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Texas. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Coming after it, That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got him, and they convert. Turns it on in midfield. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Catch in the middle. It's Lovett. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense on first down. The give from the gun. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Catch in the middle, it's held. Hey, stop!
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled, but 1st down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Well, he scrambled and scrambled. Doesn't get the ball away and is finally dropped for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Jukes to get free. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They make the tackle, but not before. A solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Beck. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Howard. And this time it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Takes the handoff. It's Judkins. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Bringing pressure. On the junior. Gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Lets it go quickly. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how they play this year. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short game.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Bell. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back. It's Howard. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking to chuck it again. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. That coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return.